Hey folks, it's your boy Curvins. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm here to present you this brand new Cadillac Escalade IQL 2026. Yes, it's here. I mean, it's been here like for quite a few weeks, I would say, but I never got the chance to bring you a full tour or a quick tour. But in today's video, I'm just gonna bring you guys a quick tour, show you the interior real quick. I'm gonna tell you some numbers about the horsepower and torque. But since this one is gonna be a quick tour, so I'm not gonna give you a lot of details about this Escalade IQL because I gotta go to work soon. So yes, the IQL is here, folks, and I can say from my perspective, it looks longer than the not technically the no, I would say the standard Escalade ESV actually looks longer than the IQL, which is the electric version. So, but that doesn't mean you're not gonna get some good space. As you guys can see, I'm moving around the vehicle right now. So, so you can see this one actually looks more like an Escalade than the IQ. So the IQ is like, I don't know, it feels like too short to me, and the bike is there's not much of space, compare like to the internal combustion um, Escalade. But with the IQL, so I think a lot of people, or I should say, a lot of you, gonna go for the IQL because the IQL looks more like an Escalade and it also has more space. But this one is the longer version. I'm just gonna go over the features, the headlights in this video. So now what we're working with here. So basically we got LED lightings, LED daytime running lights, and LED turn signal. So the LED turn signal is gonna be up here. So basically I wish it would do the waterfall as the daytime running lights. I think it would look a lot better in my opinion. So but you'll be the judge of that because I think you're the one who want to buy this. I mean, not that I wouldn't go for an electric Escalade, but because the time it takes like to charge and stuff. But if you don't want to sit in a gas station, you don't want to spill gasoline. So, and I think in a way the electric cars it's more classier than a gas car, but like for me, like the time for me to fill up my tank, it's way quicker. So that's why I would go for internal combustion. But if you want to go for an EV, I totally get that because they're quiet, they're like luxury and stuff. So basically, like, and this Escalade IQL or the IQ looks a lot better. The front end looks like a lot better than the 2025 Escalade. Like, in my opinion, not the Escalade internal combustion doesn't look good, but in my opinion, I would say the Escalade IQ or IQL looks a lot better. So now this is the daytime running lights right here. So this is how actually look. This one is actually really beautiful, and the headlights is gonna be right here. So I believe your high beam should be down here, or maybe I would say this is a fog light. No, I don't think it's a fog light. It's actually the high beam looking down here. But on the rear here, since it's a electric vehicle, so you don't actually get a grill, but you're gonna get this nice illumination at night. That's gonna look absolutely beautiful, guys. And yeah, folks, like seeing this one at night, it's a beautiful. I would say when it comes to design, um, lighting and stuff, GM are the best, and they definitely deliver with this brand new Escalade IQ. So now to the side here, what are we gonna get? We're gonna get 22-inch wheels. This one is the luxury trim, and that's why you're getting like I think this one is one of the base trim. So the top trim, I think you will get 24-inch wheels, and the turn signal, it's not actually up here in the rearview mirror. It's actually down here on the side here, and the Cadillac badge, which is the best looking badge ever, if you ask me. Now to the side profile here. So let me give you guys a quick look of the about the side profile. Let me know what you guys feel about that one. In my opinion, I would choose this one over the IQL, the IQ. But you're not gonna get electric running board, so you're gonna get a standard like normal running board. Just gonna step on it, and that's it. It's not gonna be like when you open the door, it's gonna go down. I think only you can only get that gym with gym products. Like you can only get that with the internal combustion, like Escalade or even a Sierra EV is not gonna give you that. So yeah, folks. Now let's go to the back here. So as you guys can see that, you know, to this rear, like the third window, for the for the third wall, it's actually bigger because this one is the long version, which is the IQL, and that's why I think this one looks better. It's gonna give you a clear view on the third part, on the third wall, in my opinion. So that's why, like, in my opinion, I would actually go for the IQL. And down here, so it's actually gonna be your turn signal, so it doesn't go up here as well. But I think it will look better if we go down like this. I mean, if the turn signal was actually up here and down here as well. But down here we get the Escalade badge and the IQL. And since I'm kind of like I don't have much space back there, so I cannot really give you guys a clear view. But when I do the full tour, I will make sure to get that for you. So let me know what you guys think. And the third, and the brake light, the reverse light, I think they're actually gonna be down here, which is everything is gonna be LEDs. And up here it's gonna be your third brake light, and you're gonna get your rear wiper stuck underneath. Give you guys a clear view, like Escalade always does. So yeah, folks. Now let's step inside. I'm gonna tell you the horsepower first, then tell you the price, then we're gonna go inside. So now, guys, I'm about to pop the front trunk and show you guys the space and tell you about the horsepower. So to open this front trunk, so basically you can go do it inside. I believe there's a button, like on the front end. You can do it as well, and you can also do it from this key fob right there. You're just gonna press it twice, and voila. So you're gonna get some pretty good space storage you can put up here, and you also got the trunk. But in a second, in a few minutes, I'm gonna show you the trunk space. But to the front here, you're gonna get some good amount of space, and you also can get a power source, which is fantastic, and you can get some lighting out in here. And if you're stuck in here, so basically you can actually get yourself through this button right here. But so for horsepower, what you're looking at here, you're looking at 750 horsepower and 785 pound-feet of torque. This thing can do 0 to 60 on low for the high 4 second range. I believe like 4.7 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. But as you guys can see here, because this one is the IQL version, so maybe that will get you a little bit slower than the IQ, or the IQ probably gonna be faster. So, but yes, this is a guys for the front end. Now we're about to step inside. Why? Well, before that, I'm gonna show you the price, guys, because I almost forgot to mention. This is so really basically, important. If you wanna close this one, so basically with the key fob, right? So what you're gonna do is press this button twice. You're gonna press it twice and hold it for it to close. If not, it's just gonna stop on the way. So you see, twice, and then I hold it. Well, you see, so I didn't do it right. So basically, hold on. Now it's gonna close. So yeah, it's a little bit trickier, but once you get the hang of it, it should be fine. Alright folks, now about to tell you about the price of this bad boy. So basically what you're looking at here, the one this one is option, you're basically looking at $132,795. Yeah, this is a lot of money. But I would say you get a lot, you know, for it. And it's a luxury vehicle, guys. And you know, them well, electric vehicles are not cheap. So now let's check to the inside, see what we're working with here. Guys, this is the key fob right here. All right, so when you get in, before lock, put your hand behind the handle, and that should unlock the door. And voila, guys. So here you're gonna get a lot of text. You got, seat control here. You're not looking it down here, so it's actually here like a freaking Mercedes. And you got heating seats and cool seats in the front. And this is your door handle right here, your power window control. And you got some blue stitching here. And I can say that the door panel looks actually really good. But since I said, guys, I don't have really a lot of time, so I'm just gonna show you the interior real quick because this review is supposed to be a quick tour because I don't have a lot of time with you right now. And I'm supposed to check if the Hummer 2026 is ready at Denver. I'm gonna go check that in a few minutes after I'm done filming. So yeah, folks. So you got a nice steering wheel, and as you guys can see, if you watch my videos about the Escalade, you know there's actually a 55 inches of screen, and you got screen up here for the back. If you cannot see on the back, a lot of vehicles are starting to have that now. And you got another screen down here. So basically, you got a lot of screen of this vehicle. But even though the climate control is, I'm sorry about the dirty, if this one is a little bit like dirty right now. But even though this one, the controls for the climate control, it's actually a screen, but it's pretty easy to control. They're right here, so you don't have to go to a menu right here to get your climate control set up. Like it's well laid down here, which is fantastic. And with this 55 inches of screen, so you're gonna get this big cluster here. So you still get a head-up display, which is fantastic. And now this is gonna be your where you're gonna control. This is like gonna be like your infotainment system. And this one right here is gonna be a passenger screen where you can watch like YouTube, Netflix, Hulu, etc., etc. So, and if you're wondering about open the glove box, there's a button right here, or you can open it right here on the screen. So if you watch my videos about the Escalade V, I believe I showed that one, but you can also open it right here as well. So if I do this, you open it, and you can just close it, which is fantastic. But now if I open it again, let me show you the space we'll click in here. So it's actually got us a good amount of storage space in here, so which is fantastic. Because this one, obviously, it's a freaking full size SUV, so that was expected. And here, guys, let me show you this one real quick. So basically, to open this, you press this one down here, and you get a lot of storage down here, which is really, really great. And now you got two wireless charging. You got one right here, and two cup holders. And now, guys, let's check out the seats real quick. It feels good, like these are actually leather seats. And now let's take to the back and see what we're working with. Because the purpose of this video is basically about the IQL to show you guys how much more space you're gonna get. All right, now let's head to the back Let's see what kind of space we got in the second row. So technically, I would say the second row space is gonna be around the same about the IQ, maybe. So I don't have uh, anything to measure right now. So in my future videos, I'm actually gonna measure, the space to tell you about the inches, like leg room and stuff. But please, guys, you gotta keep subscribing, and I promise you, I will give you guys this information in my future videos when I have a lot more time with the video with the car. So that's actually when I'm actually gonna give you guys these numbers. But yeah, back here, what we're gonna get is a lot of nice materials. We got some blue stitching as the front and the back, and we got some nice door pocket. And now let's step inside to see exactly what kind of space we're working here. Because remember, folks, I'm a 6'5". If you guys been watching my channel, so you know how tall I am. I'm a giant. So basically, 6'5", you can pull the chair back, and yeah, my knees are touching the back, but it's because of that piece back there. So that's why, my knees actually touching this. But without this piece, if they can able to remove this piece, I would say, you know, I'll be able to sit comfortable back there. But I still can go a longer trip, like, because like this is how I set the seat for me and for the driver. So basically, you know, I put the chair all the way back. So basically, like if I put the chair a tiny bit in front, so someone who's tall as me is gonna be able to be comfortable back there, if you ask me. Yeah, but other than that, it's really nice back there. Um, and we got some nice pocket down here, and this is gonna be your AC control here, which is gonna be a screen. So this car has a lot of screen, and I think you can actually option it with two screens, like one on behind the driver and one behind the passenger for passenger seats. So basically, you can get have a lot of screen in this vehicle. But the one thing for a car or an SUV that is 100 plus grand, no, no, no cool seats. Please, come on, Escalade. I need some cool seats back there. Even like a 58 grand Hyundai Palisade give me that. So please, so I don't have to go. So basically, like you have to go with the with the executive package to get the freaking cool seats. But other than that, this vehicle looks absolutely beautiful, absolutely amazing, and we got this 55 inches. You can see it's a beautiful view from back here. And now, guys, the rear cover speaker, like it looks nice enough. I would say it's not terrible. I expect to look for it to look fancier since this is a high luxury vehicle which costs 136 grand. It's pretty pricey. But other than that, we got some nice space. So look at like how much space you got back here. Let's say if a short person is sitting in the passenger seat, and you got some more large space back here. If you, I mean, if like if it's not like tall people passengers in this vehicle, but if it's like really tall, like a giant like me, like right here, I don't know. Since this one is a full size, so I think maybe the the Escalade, the standard internal combustion, actually gonna have a lot more space, or maybe a little bit more space than this one. All right, guys. Now I'm actually in the third row right now, and I can say in the third row, it looks like because of that thing up here, I wasn't able to get more space. Let me show you real quick. So you see that piece back there? So that was the reason, like I showed you earlier, like that big thing back here, it's like because of it, no the space wasn't like, a little bit, not good. But back here, I have no problem, you know, no problem. I'm a lot more comfortable back here than up here. And this chair is actually all the way back. So the IQL definitely give you more space. And this chair is a little bit forward, and you can see that you got a lot more space here. And you're gonna get USB-C down here and some cup holders, and yeah, basically. And you could put a little tray in here, and that's about it. And you get some nice roof, like clear view, like it's like a sunroof. It's not technically like a sunroof because I don't call that a sunroof. Because why is that? Because there's no actually shade, So basically, there's gonna be a lot of sun coming in here. So you're living in the hot state. So I don't know what's the deal here, like because I don't know why they cannot just put like automatic sunshade like internal combustion vehicle. But oh well. Now let's check out the cargo area and see what we're working with here. And I forgot to mention, guys, you get an extra two cup holders down here, which is fantastic. So I think this video is gonna end up longer than I thought because there's some stuff, I was like, I gotta show you guys. But now let me show you the cargo space and see how much space you're gonna have back there. All right, so basically you're gonna press this button here twice for it to be open. So what do we got back here? So you don't have a, so you actually have a power source, which is good, and you got some LED linings, and you can actually drop your seats, the third one, the second one with these buttons right here. And yeah, folks, you got some good amount of space compared to the IQ, and you got some extra storage down here, which is good. So yeah, guys, absolutely lovely compared to the IQ. And you can just press this button right here and close it. And now let's wrap up this video. All right, guys, it was a pleasure for me to bring you this beautiful Cadillac Escalade IQL 2026. And this one, guys, it's not a full tour technically, but because there's a lot more detail that I like share with you guys in this video. But stay tuned, subscribe, and I will bring it to you guys. And also, I would like to say thank you to Ted for actually nice, very nice. He's a very nice man, and actually let me review this brand new IQL, Escalade IQL with no problem. And if you want to purchase one of these vehicle, ask for him. I would say all of them are really nice in here, but especially him is a really nice gentleman. And please, guys, check him out. And just like always, stay safe out there, guys.